Hi, this is Shelley Belcourt, and I've had a few conversations this week which really bothered me, and that is people telling me they are not succeeding online, and it's not right and it doesn't have to be that way. So in this teaching, I'm going to go through 3 points on why I feel that people aren't succeeding, and then we're going to go through 3 points on how to change that, how to move into the success role. So you move away from this, it doesn't have to be. And then we're going to cut to a live demonstration where I'm going to take you through some live examples on exactly things that you can do to make that difference. Okay, so first of all, why are people not succeeding? 3 reasons. The first reason is for a lack of skills. Okay, now we come online with all sorts of intentions and from all sorts of backgrounds. And there's no getting around the fact that you do need to have a certain set of skills. Now, you don't have to learn all of them. There are ways around that you can outsource and what have you. But there are skills that you must understand, even if you don't need to have them. Now, I am not talking about the get-rich-quick thing here. I'm talking about having a real, true, long-term sustainable business. Very important to have these skills. And if you don't, then you're going to fail. The second is self-belief or lack thereof. Now, I was talking to someone yesterday and I was asking him some hard questions. He said, I'm not succeeding. And I said, well, you know, what's going on? What have you got to offer? I was actually asking, what skills do you have? Why would people join you? His answer was, I don't know why people would join me. I wouldn't join me, he said. And I thought, oh my gosh, you know, he had a major piece here, the self-belief. He didn't even believe in himself enough. How does he expect other people to join him in his business? It doesn't make sense. So very, very important. If you don't have that, it's not going to work. And the third why people are failing is the lack of focus. Now, as you can see here, here's my funny, there's a little target and the arrow missing, little drawing. I'm not an artist. So if you don't have laser targeted focus, it's really hard to succeed. And there is so much noise going on, and I see a lot of lack of focus online today. So how do we fix this? This is the good stuff. All right. These are my 3 points. Number 1 is training. You need to get solid training, okay? Now, it doesn't really matter what training it is, so long as it's reputable, it's up to date, and it's aligned with where you need to be, okay? It's not too basic, it's not too advanced. It's very important to get training. And the other point I just wanted to make is that it needs to be ongoing, okay? I have done some training. Well, I've done a lot of training. I've spent a lot of money and time on training, and one big factor is that you need to be continuing some type of coaching or mentoring. Very important to get that ongoing. So think about that as your how to succeed. Mindset, again, up here you notice like this, if you don't have the self-belief, you need to work on your mindset, and you need to work on it every single day. I kind of thought, you know, I started working on my kind of personal development stuff years and years ago, and I kind of recently realized that it's something that does need to be fed every day. It's like an exercise, you know. You can't just go for a run for a few years and then, you know, say I don't need to go anymore because I'm fit, I'm in good shape, you know. It's not like that. You have to keep going. Same with the mindset. It needs to be fed, it needs to be sharpened every single day. And, you know, as I mentioned, a lot of us have come from an employee background, and that takes a lot of getting out of. It's taken me a lot of effort and a lot of time to change my mindset into a business owner, okay? Now, the third how-to is structure. So structure in one's day, structure in your business. This encompasses quite a lot, okay, this how-to. So things like, do you know what your offer is? You know, what is your business? How can you, like, literally drill down, how can your business and your offer help somebody, okay? The second thing is, you know, who are you helping? who is your target? Very important to narrow these things and be very clear. Like I said, have that laser focus on what is your structure. Because a lot of the times we just charge on in, we lack the skills, lack the training, lack the belief, and we're just going in because we're enthusiastic at that moment. But without the structure, you haven't got a long-lasting business, and your success comes when you're very organized in your business, in your mind. Okay, so these all fit together. So what I want to do now is I want to break away to a computer demo, and I just want to take you a little bit deeper into each of these three so you can get moving today and hopefully get some changes that you can actually apply to yourself today. So what I want to do is just dive in a little bit deeper and just show you how I am getting these three things sorted in my business, and hopefully give you some real outline as to how you can do it too. So we'll start with training, and I just cannot highly recommend this guy Vince Reed enough. This is my trainer, and he totally gives me, it's like a marketing degree that I'm getting from him. He does how to do paid advertising. That's what he teaches, is how to generate leads online, which is of course no business can do without. And so this is me at his house. We were doing a mastermind, and what I wanted to offer you is this bonus. Now, if you opt in on the link below, this will be your bonus. And as you can see, you'll get 7 days of bootcamp training, all about how to do your own marketing. This is all 100% free and all delivered by my mentor, Vince Reed. So cannot recommend that enough. If you wanted to dive further, what I do is, remember I mentioned that we need to be doing ongoing coaching. So for like a crazy cheap amount, we can access Vince twice a week. Okay, and here's a replay. And on these trainings, what he does is that you can submit your ads, and this is someone else's back office that he is looking through their ads and literally looking at their keywords, their images, their copy, and exactly where they're going wrong. So highly recommend that. Again, you can find a link below this video if you wanted to join. I cannot recommend that enough. Okay, so for the mindset part of this, as I mentioned, you need to be doing some work on your mindset every single day, and this sums it up really well. It says you've got to believe in yourself. Now, what I do is I've actually got a post that I'm going to, again, put a link to this. Basically, I have a routine in the morning. It's a great way to start your day. Now, don't freak out. This doesn't have to be some big deal. All right, I've got 2 little boys. Sometimes I just, before I even open my eyes, before anyone knows I'm awake, I will just go through, a list of, and it's little things like just gratitude and saying your affirmations, visualizing, that type of thing. Okay, and these are, if you create these type of habits, then this can absolutely make a massive difference in your life, and it can certainly turn around your business, because without the right mindset you will not succeed. Okay, it's plain and simple. So I'm going to also put a link to that. Other than that, if you've got your own routines you want to do, by all means go ahead and do it, just so long as you're doing something every day. Just so important. And as for creating structure, I've just outlined a couple of things that I really want you to pause this and really take a good look at it, work through. You need to get clear on these following things. You need to know what your offer is. What I mean by what your offer is that what is it that your business or your opportunity or your product or your service, whatever your business is what does that do to change the other person's life that you are, your customer or your teammate, whatever business you're in. Obviously they alter slightly. So that's what I mean, what your offer is how does it change the other person's life? Okay, you need to be very clear on what it is you have to offer. Another thing to get so super clear on is who your target market is. Now, I see people doing this all the time. They're just so excited. They want to talk to everyone. And because we all speak slightly differently, you know, our vernacular, our focus, our thoughts, you know, the stage of life is also different. You need to really nail down who your, you know, like an avatar is, the target person, who you are actually targeting. Who do you want to do business with? Got to be very clear. How much time do you have? You know, some people are doing this full time. Are you doing this 1 hour a day, or, you know, have you got just a few hours one day a week? Get very clear on that and stick to it. You know, don't go crazy at the beginning and overtax yourself, and so you can't keep up that momentum. If you've only got an hour a day, then that's what you do, but get clear on what that time is. Say, you know, if it's your kids have gone to bed and it's 7:30 to 8:30 at night, then do it, okay? You must do it. Get clear on what that is and stick to it. Get clear on what you need to do during that time. And this is where the training that I started recommending comes in, because if you're not quite sure, you need to be very, very clear on what actions do you have to take to run your business. What is your advertising budget? You need to know that and stick with it and divide it up. When are you going to spend that? Okay, these things have to be thought through and stuck to. What is your role in the business? You know, you don't have to be doing everything. You might be working with someone. You might outsource some of the things that you can't do or you don't know how to do. But knowing what your role is and sticking with that, again, it's all about clarity and focus and setting these structures in place so that you do know what you're doing. So those 3 things, I hope that's helped you. You can get more training by the training that I recommend and that I personally do myself. You can find in the link below. And then the daily mindset, again, I will link to some training that I've done on that, and you must create structure. So I'm going to cut back to the live presentation. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those little bit more in-depth training, and I hope that with you, I really want you to be really thinking these through, and not just thinking them but actioning these points. Okay, I can honestly tell you that this is so important, and if you do work on these things, then you will see success come in your business, and you're going to move out of that group of people who are not succeeding. Now, I do work on all this myself, and I also help my team, and I think that's very important. As a leader of a team, I teach all of these things, and I would love to have you come onto my team as well. So if you did want to join me, then you can get in contact with me on my Facebook or in the contact form just below this video. And look, just see if we make a good fit, because you know, I would love to help you. I'm certainly passionate about doing that. So other than that, I hope you got some value out of this, and go and take some action, and let me know what you think. Let me know your successes in the comments below. My name is Shelley Belcourt. Have a fantastic day.